Hello, my beautiful souls. How are we tonight? Hope you had a lovely day and you're just relaxing. So let the day goes away. Now breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 3, 2, 1. There's no one else to be, just here and now at this beautiful another mission for healing anxiety. Welcome. Healing Anxiety 90-day Healing Anxiety Challenge. You know, I just realized that I haven't even said that so many times. I kind of, this is the mission, this is what we're going to do. And I very, very rarely actually mention this is what we're doing, but you know where we are, this is what we're doing, and we close that rather than towards the beginning, which is exciting, and it's not because it's a little bit sad. I think it's some kind of when you have something, and for me as well, it was about committing. I always thought I'm like, oh yeah, I do something for a bit and that's it, and just leave it. So for me to commit actually to do a video every single day for 90 days and just to be with you every single day, that was for me a challenge, which is great. And I learned, I've grown, it kind of shows you that if you really put your mind into something, you really want to do something, you're really passionate about something, you really, something does have a lot of meaning to you, you can do it. You really can do it. The problem starts when something is, I don't know, I'll give you an example with the gym. Gym is not my thing. I don't know. My friend goes to the gym every single day. I think I told you about her. Without fault, nothing will stop her. She had hip fracture. She had Achilles something, and she had her leg up in the air for so long. She would actually make time to do exercises every single day, 2 hours minimum. Not my thing. And that's why if you go to the gym and someone tells you that you need to lose weight, it's not coming from you. It's not coming from here. And you don't really enjoy it. You just go and do it for sake of it. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be consistent. Maybe you convince yourself at some point, and when it becomes a habit, yeah, okay, I understand that. That's why for me, it's more about yoga, it's about more Tai Chi, and then at some point I qualify as a booty yoga instructor. Imagine yoga combining with like tribal dancing, and imagine yoga to drum and bass. Fucking amazing. Insane. I absolutely love it. And this is my thing, this is my jazz. And it's like, why would I do burpees? Why would you do something that you absolutely hate just for sake of it, just because someone tells you? And I tell you what, you will not lose weight. Even if you go and you do everything by the book, you will not lose weight, because you create the block in your head, and in your head is like, I don't like this. I'm not enjoying this. So before I even go into a mission, my advice to you, only do things that you like, that you love, that you're passionate about, that you actually get something out of, that you're like, oh my God, that makes me feel so good. Yeah. That's my wisdom to you. Okay. To the mission. You know what? We're so far down the line, we haven't still figured it out, our movement and all this with the missions. I'm okay with that. That's fine. So, a concept of self-love, right? Everyone throws it at you. It's like, oh my God, you should love yourself. Oh my God, what about self-care? What about self-love? Who teaches you how to actually love yourself? It's not like you go into the school, or I think schools are changing because I've got a little nephew, he's 8. And sometimes when he tells me, what happens in school, what they talk about, they actually started talking about emotions. And I live in UK still. Now it's about to change. So is changing. That he sometimes says, we talked about emotions today, or we had a meditation or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it's beautiful. It's coming, maybe for my babies, it will be out there. But for my generation, for maybe, I don't know how old you are, no one told us how to deal with emotions, how to love yourself, how to, that it's okay to feel different things, that, you will feel ups and downs, that it will be, that you will cry and it's okay to cry. Everything that we've gone through, everything, the ups and downs, everything, all the emotions and how to deal with them, how to digest them, how to think about them, how to think about yourself, okay? No one teaches you that, really. Yeah? Even now, everyone throws at you, love yourself. But what does that really mean? For me, that's a deep, deep feeling from within that you accept yourself for who you are. You accept yourself with all the imperfections, with all the things that you have, if you're rounder, if you, I don't know, whatever you think it's not, not the norm, or you would, I think every woman would like to be a little bit slimmer, a little bit of that. I had a friend, and she was very, not very, but she was slim, but she didn't have any curves. She was like size 8, but she was like, like that. And she would always say to me, she's like, even in front of we would go to a party or something, and she's like, I'm so jealous of your curves. You're so curvy. You're so womanly like. And I always had it in my head, I want to be like her, because she was like, size smaller than me or whatever. And then the more I listened to her, the more I started believing in it. And I was like, you know what? Actually, I like it. I like a little bit of, that I have a bust, that I have a little bit of bum, and I actually feel woman about it. But I think she kicked off for me that actually thinking that it's okay, that it's nice, that it's beautiful to be a little bit more curvy, And I embrace that about myself. But again, it's for you to embrace that. And here today, I have amazing exercise. Here, I am teaching you how to love yourself. So I learned it first time from Marisa Peer, but I know that Louise Hay also does the mirror work, and I think there's quite a few people that actually kind of talk about mirror work, and it was very, very strange concept for me, because for me, I don't know. I was all my life, I just thought, yeah, you just plod along. Things happen to you. You just carry on. You brush your things. You don't think about it. Just move on. It will be fine. That's it. And I never managed to stop. I never actually thought about how I'm feeling. What am I feeling? It's okay what I'm feeling. I would just bottle down all these emotions. And for most of my life, at least 30 years, good 30 years, I thought my father didn't love me. So imagine, I actually created this belief that my dad wanted a boy. Obviously, I was a girl. They didn't know about this. And I created all these different things in my head. That fucked me up for most of my life and most of my relationships, because, subconsciously I didn't feel lovable. And I thought if my father, that came up with hypnosis and, going deeper with therapy and stuff. I wasn't as that bad, but, I didn't know that it was such a deeply rooted feeling of me not feeling enough, not feeling lovable, not feeling worthy. And for most of my life, I thought, okay, he wanted a boy. I wasn't wanted. He didn't love me. But I never had courage to actually confront him. And I did a light language activation one day, okay? It's deep. I'm not going to go into it. Light language activation is like a kind of tribal thing from... I have a friend in Sydney, and she kind of learned this from Aborigines, right? So, and I absolutely admire everything that comes from our ancestors, anyway, so I did this light language activation with her, and I don't know what happened. I don't need to know what happened. Finally, I got the courage to pick up the phone and I called my dad and I said to him, look, I never confronted you because I always thought you would laugh at me, you would not take me seriously. But most of my life, I just didn't feel loved, didn't feel wanted. And I think that that's affected me massively. And I blamed him, not me. I blamed him. I was a very, victim kind of person. It's like, oh no, my parents, my country. Oh no, I wasn't even proud of being Polish. I was like, no. I was just born in Poland. This country didn't give me anything. Oh my God, when I look at myself, from years ago, completely different person. But so much I needed to learn. So much I needed to grow, to embrace, I don't know, I was lost. Good job I'm not anymore, but it took a lot of self-discovery, beautiful self-discovery. So I called my dad after this. Honestly, all my life I didn't feel like that. After this light language activation, I pick up my phone and I'm all right, I'm going to talk to you. And I said, I want you to listen. And I want you to let me finish to tell you. I'm going to verbalize all the emotions, all the things that I carried with me for so long. And I want you just to listen, okay? And then when I finish, if you want to say something, feel free. And I said to him that I'd never felt loved, that, I felt unwanted, that then when my brother came, obviously, every kid is jealous about the other and all this. And he was gobsmacked. He said, oh my God, I never knew you felt that way. I didn't know this was even in your head. This was an issue. This was something that even crossed your mind. He said, I was so incredibly in love with your mother that I wanted her to be pregnant. I wanted us to be together for the rest of our lives, because I knew she was the woman for me, and that's why I knew she's gonna get pregnant. I knew, and I wanted you. I couldn't wait for you to come to this world. Can you not remember when I took you to school, when I did this? Obviously, those are little moments that maybe I don't remember from my childhood. And then penny dropped. I was believing and feeding my mind with shit for 30 years. 30 years. Something that I created in my head that wasn't even true. Right? And I think what kicked off all this, not feeling worthy, not feeling lovable, not feeling enough, was that mirror work that I'm just about to introduce to you. So, then the dominoes effect and whole my kind of, my sense of worth, my sense of being, I needed to kind of reinvent myself. I needed to be like, oh my God, who am I? It was very deep. It was beautiful. And it continues. It's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's what gives me motivation and gives me the passion to get up every day, because I want for people to feel like I do. I want for people to find that inner deep meaning, deep power, deep feeling of feeling enough, feeling good enough, feeling lovable, feeling amazing about themselves, okay? So here is the mission for you. Oh my God, here we go again, guys. I bubble along. It's not like it is relevant. Everything what I'm saying is relevant. It's just sometimes I just get carried away. But you know me by now. Okay, so I don't know, where's my mirror? Anyway, I want you to go to, let's say you've got a mirror in a bathroom, in a bedroom, whatever. First thing in the morning, you get up, and I want you to, you've got the mirror, you get up, and I want you to look in the mirror. Look at yourself, okay? But sometimes, when you brush your teeth or something, and you just like glance at, okay, whatever, but you don't really look at yourself, you know what I'm trying to say? I want you to really do this exercise in a real and meaningful way, okay? So I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm going to do it on me. And I want you to look at yourself as your best friend, okay? Because you're not going to be as self-critical towards you. You're not going to be critical towards your friend, right? Because it's your friend. You want the good things for your friend. When you look at yourself, it might be quite difficult. But if you imagine this is your best friend, but I want you to address this person as you, okay? And so we've got to do three questions. First of all, I want you to look at you and say, I love you. B, I love you. I love you. Now I like you, because we passed that stage, okay? I don't even allow you now to say I like you. I love you. I love you. And I want you to deeply look at your face, smile and just look and admire your beautiful face. Because you see yourself every day, you don't even know how beautiful you are. You see this every day. So sometimes, someone will say to me, it's like, you know what? I will go on a date or something. And they're like, you look actually quite a lot better in real life than on pictures. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And because you don't realize how beautiful, how good looking you are, because you look at yourself every single day, right? So it's good to be reminded. So today we are reminding ourselves, I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay? Now, after three rounds of I love you, I love you, I love you, but meaningful, right? I want you to say, B, obviously your name. B, today I'm proud of you for, I don't know, getting out of bed, for working so hard. B, I'm so proud of you for working so hard today. Okay? And I want you to really look into your eyes, look at your face and just say, I'm so proud of you. And then add something that you're proud of, okay? Just need to put my battery on. And then the second one, B, I forgive you. And then think about something to forgive about, okay? So B, I forgive you for eating that cupcake yesterday after 6 p.m. Make it laughable. Make it like, oh, damn it. B, I forgive you for eating that cupcake yesterday after 6 p.m. Okay? And then the third one is B, I commit to you today. And something that you commit to, okay? I commit to you today to go for a walk, to get some fresh air, to go for 15 minutes a walk, or to go to the gym today. Or I commit to something, okay? I commit to something that maybe you might find a little bit challenging, a bit like, can't be bothered. But if you commit, you commit, okay? So 3 things. B, I'm proud of you for. B, I forgive you for. And then your name B. I commit to you for. Okay? I commit to you to do this. I will obviously write all the notes for you so you can see it. But yeah. So this is the mirror work. It would be amazing if you could do this every single day. I know it will be, whatever. But this is the thing, the more you do it, the more you look into yourself in the mirror. You don't even have to do the questions. Just do I love you. I love you. I love you. I have a little picture in the bathroom and it says, you are beautiful in Polish. Jesteś piękna. Okay? And I see this every single day. And at some point you will stop even seeing it consciously, but your subconscious goes there. It's like, oh, aren't you good looking? And you just put a smile on your face, doesn't it? Such a little things. Guys, I tell you all the time, simplicity is the key. You don't have to complicate your life, okay? I love you. I love you. How many times do you hear I love you? Even if you're in a relationship, even if you're with your husband, with your parent, or from your parent, or from your boyfriend or something, maybe at the beginning of the relationship and all the messages, and he's beautiful and he's amazing, but at some point it will finish. So we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take back the charge in life. And he's like, you know what, I don't need any, it's beautiful, okay, you tell me that you love me, that's great, But I don't, you know what? I can say it to myself because I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm incredible. I love you. I love you. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. And this is your mission for today. And if you can do it every day, incredible. Guys, this is for you. You take it. You do whatever you want with it. If you can do it just one day, that's good. That's great. If you can do it every day, amazing. And watch your life changing. Honestly, watch your life. Even take a picture of today. And do this for you. Do this as an experiment, because you will notice the difference in your face. You will notice the difference, how you are changing. I kid you not. Take a picture today and say to yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you, every single day in the mirror. Write it down, a picture. I love you, you are enough, you are lovable, you are worthy, whatever. Choose one, okay? And then take a picture 30 days later. I kid you not, you will see the difference. You will honestly see the difference. And if you don't see the difference, you give me a call. Yeah? Okay. That's about it. I send you loads of love. As always, have a lovely evening, and I shall see you tomorrow.